Good morning from Chicago, the risk management capital of the world. I'm Alan Nuckman here at the CME Group at the Morning Market Stir for Monday, March the 6th. Stocks last week fought back to essentially unchanged, a little bit in the green on Friday. A positive week, new records obviously. So to update the score, the S&P on a weekly basis was up 0.75%. The Dow led the way up 1%, and the Nasdaq was up 0.5% over the 5-day session. Gold did back off on Friday, down $5, got down to the 1225 level. 3-week lows there in that market, lost $30 on a weekly basis. Remember, 1265 was that high just 2 Thursdays ago. Looking at crude oil gained 75 cents on Friday, still negative on the week, down 65 cents. It went below that support level at $53. We've seen a lot of action trading sideways between 55 and 53 for 3 weeks with that dip below and then came back inside that channel. The euro currency got as low as 104.98, below 105 on Thursday, bounced back, closed at 106 on Friday, unchanged on a weekly basis. So the dollar can't decide what it wants to do from there. Now, where do we stand on Monday morning after that positive action in a record stock week? Once again, well, we're off here. We're down about 0.5% lower across the board, down 10 points in the E-mini S&P, down 60 in the Dow, and down 18 in the Nasdaq 100. So we want to focus on stocks because earnings season is essentially over. 98% of stocks have reported, and we had 2/3 beating their EPS estimates. What's also important to focus on is earnings growth for the quarter was about 5%, and we're looking for 9% in Q1, but that doesn't start until the first week of April. Looking at the other markets here on the commodities, we've got gold right now up about $4, getting a bit of a bounce with the stock sell-off back to the 1230 level, and crude oil right now is up 15 cents at 53.50. Importantly, maintaining above that 53 level after that dip down below last week. Other news to focus on: GM sold their European operations. They've been losing money there for 20 years for about $2.3 billion, and Deutsche Bank raised $8.5 billion trying to refill their coffers there after the beatdown they had. So to summarize, as we get started with the cash stock market here this morning, we're off about 0.5%. E-mini S&P right now is down 11, the Nasdaq's down 29, and the Dow is down 70. Alan Nuckman here at the CME Group, where it all comes back to commodities.